Hi, welcome to the video. My name is Anthony Munns. I'm just going to give you a 5 or 6 minute overview of some key internet marketing theories and ideas that I think are vitally important for new clients and people that are just interested in internet marketing anyway. I've been working in this industry now for 7 or 8 years and very respected in what I do. I've been involved in public limited companies, large corporations, and I've developed key marketing strategies for them involving web design, content marketing, video production, SEO, PPC. So I'm in a really good position to advise anybody really. And this video, what I want to do, whether you become a client of mine or not, is just give you the information that I think is really important to understand where we are in internet marketing in 2014 going on to 2015. And so you can just understand what your options are, because people talk. There's experts out there that I believe are giving very poor advice personally. So I'm going to try and just distill some really good advice, give it to you, and then let you digest that and look into things yourself. So one of the key things that I just want to talk about in terms of my services are how I go about delivering my service and why it perhaps is different from my competition. The first thing is, I'm not just a web designer. I don't just produce a web designer and go, yes, I can do that, yes, I can do this, yes, I can do that. Clients often don't know what they want. This is really important. They need somebody who understands their business and will take some time, and I always do that. Beyond having a website, what are you going to do with your website? Building it and saying they will come does not work with web design. It absolutely does not work. You need to have a promotion strategy in order for that website to work for you. Unless it is simply just you want a website, you've got business cards, you're already known in the area that you're in as a local business, and you're not that worried about increasing business via your website, which is the case for some businesses, I have to say. But many businesses want more business through the website, in which case you do need a promotion strategy at the end of that. Now, I work generally with WordPress for business websites, portfolio websites, template websites, because it's cost effective, it's really easy to use, and the templates out there are fantastic. I offer bespoke design, don't get me wrong, but it's going to cost you more money, a lot more money, and there will be a lot more of your time involved in working out which part you want, where you want it, just testing things, ensuring everything's okay. I'm happy to do that. I work with bespoke many times, but sometimes a template system is the rapidest way to get to a really high quality website that's supported, so any updates will always be done by the developer of that template, and I can help you update that as part of a very, very small maintenance fee, which I usually throw in as part of hosting anyway. So templates really work. WordPress I love. For e-commerce, I tend to work with Magento, which is an enterprise level e-commerce system. I've developed 2 big sites on that, and I'm happy to develop more. I really like Magento. I think it's a fantastic system, and I've used it for many years. So I know my way around that system, and I can advise you on all the different functionality that you perhaps won't know about in terms of what Magento offers, which is an extremely powerful and robust system that some of the biggest e-commerce stores are based on. But I tend to work with WordPress mostly, so I'm kind of an expert in WordPress, if you like. So how do I then create traffic for your business once you've got a really high quality website? Well, the first thing is it has to be responsive nowadays. It has to work with mobile devices, it has to work with tablets, and change and adapt to those, because you have an 8 to 10 second rule basically. So if people arrive to your site from paid traffic from search and optimization and they don't find what they're looking for, it loads slowly or it doesn't look very good, they'll leave. You've lost that person. They probably will never come back to your site. So there's a really important design factor here, copy text factor, and rich media, so infographics, slides, audio and video. Video is key as far as I'm concerned. So I tend to like to work with people and say right from the beginning, what do you want this site to do, and how much can you afford, and what would you like to invest in terms of content creation to have on your website to make your visitors feel good, learn more, contact you, buy more, etc., etc. Vitally important to do this at the beginning, even if there's an iterative stage to it and you do the videos in 3 months' time and you start an SEO campaign for 6 months and then you go to a PPC campaign. We can mix and match all these to suit your budget, but you need to work out a promotional strategy that's an ongoing basis and that works and doesn't stop dead when you stop paying some cash into it, but that makes sure that the money that you put in is an investment and it actually does pay you back in terms of the conversion rate and the return of investment. you have to speculate to accumulate in anything in life, obviously. So I do believe digital marketing, when done correctly, is the best return of investment you're going to get in terms of your bang for your buck. So I offer SEO. I've been doing this for 7 or 8 years. It's not dead, as many people will say it is. It can't be dead. There's search engines out there. They've got an algorithm. They need to find the right results to produce to give people when they search for things. So there will always be a need for search engine optimization. That's on page to make sure your page is optimized for the search engines, and off page, again, for the search engines to just know whether that's an authority page. It has some links to it. Maybe it has high quality media content on there, some video, which really does help for SEO in many different ways. So I can tell you categorically that SEO is not dead. I never give guaranteed results with SEO, but I can say I've 100% always delivered my results with my clients. But at the offset, I will never guarantee them. I will, however, give them a very, very conservative estimate on how we can get there. And all things going correctly, which they have done in the past for me, we get there. So we can work on a number of levels for quick wins and maybe longer term strategies with SEO. But ultimately, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for many years, and I can talk to you about that in terms of consulting and then going and taking that job on. Well, the other option you have for traffic generation is PPC, which is pay per click. So you're literally paying per click. Now you've got the Google network and marketplace there, and the Yahoo and Bing marketplace, which work together. I'm Google AdWords certified, so I've been a partner for Google now, and I've passed the exams to make sure that I know what I'm doing in terms of building campaigns, optimizing them, generating reports, and making my clients more money for less. So you're working with a Google partner if you take me up on my PPC options. The other thing I do to all my clients who take up on my web design is I offer them the option to have some training on blogging, because I believe blogging is the most powerful tool that you can do for relatively cheap. Whether I do that or I'd use a team of guys that I've also worked with of high quality, and we outsource it, do it in-house, or you do it, blogging is vital, I believe, to anybody who's serious about internet marketing. But it's not easy. You have to know what to do, and I've got some really good tips there that will get you up to speed in no time, but you really will illuminate your mind in terms of things you haven't considered in terms of blogging. So there's some cool tools that I can offer you if you're looking for some education. And content marketing is kind of like the new SEO, I suppose. So if you were taking me up on the content marketing, which stroke SEO, that would involve infographic production, high quality case studies maybe that you've developed or you want us to develop for you, and we're trying to develop some sort of inbound marketing where people find your assets and they learn and they get educated, they might make contact or buy your products. And the other services I offer are animated videos, explainer videos. Now, these are really cool because they explain difficult to understand concepts in an animated fashion at a very reasonable cost. My clients say they just work so well, they keep coming back for more. They usually have them on every different page of the services, so they explains every single part of that their business, and they say that the conversion rates have just skyrocketed as a result of using animated video. So there are loads of things that I offer you. Ultimately, what you're getting with me is a digital marketing partner. I'm not just a web designer, and I think that's vitally important for you to understand. So when you get me, you get a bit more than just a web designer, and I'm very passionate about what I do. So I look forward to hearing more from you and helping you with your project.